in Vrindavan. Uh, he's uh, he's really amazing preacher. He goes all over the world. We have been very fortunate in Baltimore, where he gets blessings once a year. He spends a great time. He's very austere and very strict in sadhana, and that's it reflects in his lecture. He's a very deep insight of all the lectures he does. And I think without taking too much time, His Holiness Prabodhanand Saraswati Swami Maharaj. Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
How many listeners?
Welcome, Maharaj.
Okay. So today your topic is how can we develop the mood of separation, vipralambha, in loving Krishna? This is very high topic. Still we try to explain, but I think only five, six people's there. Eh?
Maharaj, there are more joining because it's 9:30 right now because we had a morning.
Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jasodam Jamuna Tira Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jasodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajakacarya Ashtotar Srimad Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravindra Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. ISKCON founder Acharya, BBT founder Acharya, Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की जय. नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. राधा कृष्ण गोपी गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय. मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय. नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय. गंगा मैया जमुना मैया की जय. श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय. श्री श्री राधा दामोदर की जय. राधा श्याम सुंदर की जय. श्री दामोदर मास की जय. हरे कृष्णा. So first we read Lamba Bhakti. This topic related to remembering Krishna in separation. We read a verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita with Prabhupada's purport. This verse was chanted by Radharani. It was chanted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Madhava Goswami wrote this. This verse is in the time of his disappearance. Madhavendra Puri was again and again reciting this verse and he left his body. Oi Dina Dayardanath hai Mathura Nath Kada Volapya se Hidayam Tadaloka Kataram Daita Brahmeti Kim Karomyaham. Translation purports by Srila Prabhupada. O my Lord, O most merciful Master, O Master of Mathura, when shall I see you again? Because of my not seeing you, my agitated heart has become. What shall I do now? purport by Srila Prabhupada. The uncontaminated devotees who strictly depends upon the Vedanta philosophy are divided into four sampradayas or transcendental practices. Out of the four sampradayas, the Madhvacharya sampradaya was accepted by Madhavendra Puri. Thus, he took sannyas according to parampara, the disciplic succession. Beginning from Madhvacharya down to the spiritual master of Madhavendra Puri, the Acharya named Lakshmipati, there was no realization of devotional service in conjugal love or devotional service in separation. Sri Madhavendra Puri introduced the conception of conjugal love for the conclusion of the Madhvacharya Sampradaya when he toured South India and met the Tattvadis, who supposedly belongs to the Madhvacharya Sampradaya. When Sri Krishna left Vrindavan and accepted the kingdom of Mathura, Srimati Radharani, out of ecstatic feelings of separation, expressed how Krishna can be loved in separation. Thus, devotional service in separation is central to this verse. Worship in separation is considered by the Gaudiya Madhva Sampradaya with the topmost level of devotional service. According to this conception, the devotee thinks of himself as very poor and neglected by the Lord. Thus, he addresses the Lord as Dina Dayadranatha, as did Madhavendra Puri. Such an ecstatic feelings is that the highest form of devotional service. Because Krishna had gone to Mathura, Srimati Radharani was very much affected. And she expressed her thus, "My dear Lord, because of your separation, my mind has become overly agitated. Now tell me, what can I do? I am very poor and you are very merciful. So kindly have compassion upon me and let me know when I shall see you." Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was always expressing the ecstatic emotions of Srimati Radharani that she exhibited when she saw Uddhava at Vrindavan. Similar feelings experienced by Madhavendra Puri are expressed in this verse. Therefore, Vaishnavas in Gaudiya Madhva Sampradaya says that the ecstatic feeling experienced by the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during his appearance came
Rishamar, are you there?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, you can hear us?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, you can hear us? Can
yes,
you hear us?
Yes, I am hearing.
Okay. Yeah, you can. We can
So
see.
you are hearing me?
Yes,
you
yes,
are
Maharaj.
hearing
We
me?
can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. You can continue, Maharaj.
Okay. So in this Madhya Gaudiya Sampradaya, so we see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted this mood of Vipralambha Bhava. This mood actually with the Brajavasis or specifically the gopis. As Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explained, Aradhya Bhagavan Braje Satanaya Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachidupasana Brajavadhu Vargena Jakalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanamamalam Prema Pumartha Mahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matamidam Tatrodara Naparaha. So this is the opinion of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Our worshipable Lord is Brajendranandana Krishna. Bhagavan Prajesatanaya, the son of Nanda Maharaj, is our worshipable Lord. And similarly, his worship, his land, his pastime place, Vrindavan, is also worshipable for us. And the path we will follow to achieve prema for Krishna, that is, we must follow the path of Brajavadhu Vargena Jakalpita. As the Brajavadhus, the gopis, they follow the path, that is the path of the loving Krishna in separation. That is the Brajavasis, because Krishna left Mathura and Dwarka from Vrindavan. So when Krishna left to Mathura and Vrindavan, then from Mathura and then Dwarka, so in Vrindavan, the gopis, the Brajavasis, whose life and soul was Krishna, and they felt intense separation from Krishna. So that is the mood that gopis are day and night simply crying for Krishna. The gopis, they are making garlands every day. Even Krishna was not there. Krishna left Mathura and Dwarka, but gopis were remembering Krishna. Every day they are making garland from Krishna, and Krishna was not coming, then they cry. Similarly, they cook prasad for Krishna, Krishna not coming, then they crying. In this way, they are always remembering 24 hours Krishna. But this Vipralambha Bhakti was in very high standard Bhakti for the highest devotee of Krishna. And the source was of Vipralambha Bhakti was Radharani herself. She is the topmost Madanakhya Bhav, or in Bhakti in separation. When Krishna was in Vrindavan, still Radharani was sometimes, she was so intense love for Krishna. Even she was with Krishna, then I feel that Krishna is not here. And she sometimes cry for in separation. And one time there is Krishna was sitting just in between Barsana, and on the ground there is a place called Prema Sarovar, and Radharani was sitting on there in the bank of Prema Sarovar, and Krishna sitting and Radharani was sitting there beside. Even Radharani was sitting, on the lap of Krishna. But still, one coward boy called Madhumangal, the joking boy, he came and he told, if he was joking with Krishna, in the meantime, one bumblebee came and just tried best to sit on the face of Radharani, because there are so many flowers, nice flowers were decorated. Because of their fragrance, this bumblebee was trying to taste the sweetness of this flower. But Radharani was fearing this, seeing the bumblebee. So Krishna told Madhumangal, please take this bumblebee away. So that with his stick and his cloth. He just kick away that bumblebee. Kick out the bumblebee. Then he was come back after some time. Then he come. Then he told Madhumangal told, oh, Madhusudan has left. I kicked out Madhusudan because the bumblebee is also called Madhusudan, and one of the name of Krishna is also called Madhusudan. When this Madhumangal was talking like this, then immediately, though Radharani was sitting on the lap of Krishna, still she was feeling intense separation, thinking that Krishna left. She started crying. Even Krishna was with her. So that is very highest type of bhakti. But for a sadhaka like us, we are full of anarthas, and to develop that the mood of separation is very difficult. That's why Prabhupada first told us to go in a gradual process. First, we have to follow the Guru Shastra, that is called Vidhi Bhakti, that Prabhupada gave us that we must wake up in Mangala Arati. That Prabhupada attend Bhagavatam class, Guru Puja, all these things. So this is we are following in the order of our spiritual master, or order of Prabhupada. So this is the starting, because unless one come to a higher platform, unless we give up his anarthas, one cannot start this Vipralambha Bhakti. This anarthas with us, that's why Prabhupada gave us these regulative principles. We must follow the regulative principles and do some service for Krishna. Even a gopis they are staying there in their house, but externally they are doing their duties, their home duties perfectly. But internally they are always remembering Krishna. They are planning how to meet Krishna. They are experiencing Krishna's talk, Krishna smiling. That is the Gopi Git. That is in separation from Krishna. They chanted the Gopis have chanted the sun. Similarly, in the beginning, we are staying in home, and we have to do so many things for our family, for our children's family members. We have so many duties. So it's not just fanatic. One can want to experience the Vipralambha Bhakti, then he just left homes or go here, just become a mendicant. That is not advised. One must stay in home, just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advised that Markata Vairagya Nakara Loko Dekhaniya Jatha Jogo Visaya Bhunja Anasakta Haya. Don't become a monkey, a detached person like monkey. Rather, you should stay in home and perform your duty, and by externally, but you should give up the attachment for your family and relations. That is the external attachments, and that should be given up. But internally, we must always meditate on Krishna, knowing that I am the eternal servant, Jiver Swarupa Hai, Krishna Nitya Das. I am an eternal servant of Krishna. So I am part and parcel of Krishna. This is internally thinking all these things. Then he should meditate on what is called bhakti. What is the definition of bhakti? Bhakti means sarva upadhi vinirmukta tat paratana nimalam rishikesa sevanam bhakti ruchete. One must give up these false designations that is connected with our body. We must free from upadhis, from this false designation. Sarva upadhi vinirmukta. That Narad Muni gave this definition in Narada Pancharatra. We must give up this, that I am a man, I am a woman, I am a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, I am a Brahmana, I am from India, from America, from London, all these things. These are all connected with this body. So bhakti means we must give up these false designations. A Jivatma, we are living beings, souls. So we are part and parcel of Super Soul Krishna. So that is our real identity. That we are not different from Krishna. Krishna is source of all the living entities. In thinking in this way, because of the external energies influence, we are thinking, I am this body, I am a man, I am woman, I am this or that. This we must give up. Sarva upadhi vinirmukta. Then we should pure in mind. We must give up all the contaminations. Must pure the Chito Adarpana Marjan that Bhakti Vinod Thakur Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained. Chito Darpana Marjanam Bhava Maha Davagmi Nirvapanam. One should give up these false designations, and then they start this join this Sankirtan movement and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So in this way, gradually we cleanse our mind. That is, we will give up our anarthas. So that is the gradual process. First we give up this false designations. Rishikana Rishikesa Sevanam. Then we should engage our senses in service of the master of senses. In this way, when we gradually get purified, our consciousness, Adau Saddha, Tataha Sadhu Sangha, then Bhajana Kriya. Then we come, when we come in contact of a pure devotee to whom we accept as a spiritual master, then we must follow his guidance. He will guide us. He knows our situation. And we are in a contaminated state. And how to free from this contaminated stage, then he will seeing our condition, he can guide us in a way, give us the regulative principles and this and some service. We must follow these things. Then gradually, we will develop our consciousness. When our consciousness get purified, we will gradually get detached from this sense gratification, from this material world. We got detached. Then Saddha, Sadhu Sangha, Anartha Nibruti, Nishtha, unless we come to the Nishtha, stage of Nishtha, in devotional service, that and we did not get any taste from serving serving the Lord, that is Ruchi. And unless we become attached to the Krishna, we are now attached to the material world for our relations and family, but the same attachment just we transfer from this material world to Krishna. But this is not just externally, but internally we must always think about Krishna. Bhakti Vinod Thakur used to say, O Lord, Vishaye Jemata Priti Achaye Amar, Seimata Priti Ho Charane Tomar. I am now attached to my family relations for my sense gratification, but O Krishna, please just transfer this attachment from this material world to your lotus feet. The same attachment, same attraction, maybe I achieved at your lotus feet. Generally, a person who is attached to this material world, he can become, experience this Vipralama Bhakti if he will get mercy from a pure devotee. In the other hand, the Mayavadis, those who have sought some false detachment, those who are told that everything is false, Jagat Mithya, Brahman Satya, that these Mayavadis, Sunyavadis, they cannot become, achieve or experience this pure devotion in a separation. Rather, a devotee, one can become a great devotee if he is a great materialist. We can see it from history, like the life of Bilomangal Thakur. Bilomangal Thakur was born in a Brahmana family, but he was attached to a prostitute, that is Chintamani. And so he was so so much attachment for this prostitute that he could not leave without even for a night in in the separation of this prostitute. So one time the day come for giving the forefather to offering Shraddha to the forefathers, offering oblations to his forefathers. So, but still he could not get, he did not want to go to home. Finally, his real wife come and asked to the prostitute, please allow my husband to come to home and to at least to worship his forefathers and giving these oblations to them. So anyhow, the prostitute told, okay, you go, Bilobangal, do this duty. Then finally he came. He performed this Shraddha for oblations to his forefathers in daytime, but when evening come, the Bilobangal Thakur even thinking, oh, how can I without this prostitute in night, I cannot live without her association. He become mad. But that time there is heavy raining and there is strong storm. Wind was blowing. Still he was running like a madman. This prostitute's house was in the other side of the river. This side is the house and the other side of the river is the prostitute's house. The river was flooded. So his own wife thought, if my body is not come in service of my husband, so what is the use of this body? Maybe I may give up this body. I may die. Thinking in this way, Bilomangal's real wife just jumped to the river and just gave up her life and floating on the river water. But the Bilomangal Thakur thinking, oh, this is maybe a boat. I may maybe a log, a dry log or some small boat. I may sit on this boat and cross this river. So taking the help of that dead body of his own wife, he crossed the river, went to our other side. And then he come, it was dark night. He come to Chintamani's house, prostitute's house. But I saw this, the prostitute closed all the doors. Outside gate was also closed. Then somehow or other he crossed the gate, then he come inside, but still the inside wall, there is another door, this is also closed. Then he is thinking to climb the wall and just jump to the courtyard. So he saw something is just hanging from the wall of this house. He thought this is maybe a rope. So actually that was not rope, that was a snake. Just putting his mouth other side on the other hole, but because he has eaten some food inside, some mouse or something, that's why it was becoming very fat. He could not he cannot go inside the hole. That's why it was hanging. So he was so mad. Even the Bilomangal just catch that snake's tail, then he just to climb and just jump to the courtyard, and he fall on a ditch, just the garbage ditch. Then his whole body become garbage, and there's many spots on his body become injured. Then hearing this great sound, the prostitute, the Chintamani, woke up. He woke up and she told, who is there? Just putting torchlight, he saw Bilomangal. How you came in this dangerous night? There is the strong rainfall and wind is blowing. How you come? Then Bilomangal was telling, oh, Chintamani, you have kept a boat on the river to cross the river. You kept a boat, and by help of this boat, I came from other side to your side, to your home side. Then I come and this guy, I just jumped the gate, but I saw there is a rope you have hanging to come to this courtyard. Chintamani was thinking, what this guy was taking like a madman. How to whom it is he's calling boat. So he went with a Bilomangal to the riverside, then saw this is not boat, this is the dead body of his own wife, and Bilomangal's wife's body. Then he come back to whom it calling the rope. Then he put torch on the wall. So this is a snake, cobra. A snake was hanging. So Bilomangal, then the prostitute Chintamani become furious, started chastising Bilomangal. Told, you are a rascal. You have so much attachment to my body. I am a prostitute, such a degraded person, degraded lady. And you are attached to this material body, full of stool, urine, blood, mucus, and bones, all these things. And Bilomangal, this prostitute also crying. I told, get out from my house. The same attachment, if you develop for Krishna, then you will achieve Krishna. And you will be worshipped by, in the entire world, people will worship you. Why you are attached to me? He just forcefully just kicked out Bilomangal and closed the gate. Told, don't come to my house again. Your chaste wife, you died because of you. And you are thinking, just coming to me, taking the help of his dead body. This cobra, you are telling me this is rope. You are such a mad guy. Don't come to my home again. Telling in this way, Chintamani just kicked out. So Bilomangal, that's why he accepted his advice and left. So he accepted a spiritual master, Somagiri. And with his guidance, he again decided, because Chintamani told him, go to Vrindavan. Then, but in the way, when he was coming, in the way, another village, he saw there was resting in evening time, in the bank of this, there is a pond. And one of the village lady was coming there, taking a bath. He was taking bath, then, but seeing that her body, she was young and beautiful, Bilomangal again got disturbed. And just following that woman went to her home. Then after some time, her husband come. They are very pious family. So the husband asked, who is this man was sitting in front of our house? Then his wife told, I don't know, he is a shameless person. He was just following me from this village pond. So anyhow, finally, the Brahman, that was the Brahman house, he came and asked Bilomangal, who are you and why you are coming here? What you want? How can I serve you? Then he told, oh, I am got attracted seeing your beauty of this woman enter to this house. I want to enjoy this woman. That hearing this Brahmana, rather an ordinary man could become angry. But he told, okay, maybe it is a test of the Lord himself testing. Because those days, a guest means he is a representative of God himself, Vishnu himself. Thinking in this way, he told his wife, maybe this is the Lord himself testing us. He is a guest and he is asking something. He wants to enjoy your body. You may go alone to fulfill his desire. Go to the room, decorate the room, and this bed, everything very nicely, and serve the Brahmana whatever he wanted. So this Brahmana lady, then when he got this order from her husband, then the husband himself took the Bilomangal inside and they closed the door. He closed the door with his own wife with him. Then Bilamangal's intelligence, we got the real. Krishna could not tolerate now that the innocent woman, a chaste lady, could be polluted. So Bilamangal Thakur, because Krishna is there in the heart, everyone's heart. Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivisto matah smutir jnanam apahanam cha. Everything coming from Krishna. The knowledge, forgetfulness, and remembrance. So Bilamangal Thakur, so Bilamangal just saw the woman. Then instead of this enjoying mentality, he asked, he addressed her as mother. Oh mother, because this is the teachings of the Vedic culture. Chanakya Pandit says, Amatruvat paradaresu. You must behave like a mother to other men's wife. So he asked, oh mother, please give me that time your hair was decorated with these pins. Please give me 2 pins. So when this lady just gave 2 pins, because again and again Bilamangal was asking, he took the help of these 2 pins, just Bilamangal. Put these 2 pins in 2 eyes, become blind. Oh, then the lady was shouting. Then the Brahmana came inside her husband, told, this man is just destroy his own eyes, now become a blind. Bilamangal told, this is the real punishment to me by Krishna. Because when he became blind, then he was remembering Krishna, the advice of Chintamani, his prostitute friend. And then he was chanting Krishna's name. He was a poet. Many songs spontaneously coming from his mouth. And just carrying one stick with his hand. Then he is just going towards Vrindavan, singing songs. When he became blind, then he saw that someone is showing him a way. I was talking to him when he was singing nice songs. Then one boy was telling, yes, come, I am going Vrindavan, I am taking you to Vrindavan. Then Krishna himself helped Bilamangal to come to Vrindavan and took to him underneath a tree and asked him to sit down under this tree. And Bilamangal sit down, then this small boy, the boy, Krishna himself, brought some milk for him. Bilamangal was just drinking that milk and singing nice bhajans. That is Krishna Karnamrita. That is this is even these songs are even nectars for nectarian. They are even liked by Krishna. Even Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was sannyasi. He was went after taking sannyasi in Jagannath Puri. He was hearing the songs of Bilamangal Thakur, Vidyapati, Chandidas, like this. These songs about he become after sometimes he become very great devotee. The Bilamangal Thakur become great devotee because he blind, he could not see anything. So he was feeling so much separation from Krishna, and he wrote this wonderful book, wonderful song book, that is Krishna Karnamrita. So in this way, we can see in beginning, Sri Bilamangal was a materialistic person, a lusty person. He was attached to prostitute, all these sinful activities. But gradually, he becomes such an elevated devotee. So in this way, when Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we can follow Bhaktivinoda Thakur was praying, oh Lord, as I am attached to my family and society in this material world, same attachment may be developed towards your lotus feet. So this Vipralambha mood could be achieved in 2 ways: by the mercy of Krishna himself. If Krishna himself want, he can favor someone. If he favors like Bilamangal, he favor to Bilamangal. If our heart is pure, then Krishna helps, then we can achieve this bhakti. Or by the mercy of a devotee. If a devotee Krishna bhakti rasa bhavitamati kriyatam jadi kutopi labhyate laulyam api ekala mulyam koti janma sukruti api na labhyate. As Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Nectar of Devotion, Rupa Goswami advised. Oh brother, if you want to, you will get a play somewhere. Someone is selling this devotion, this Vipralambha Bhakti, this separate Bhakti in separate. Then you just purchase it. Whatever price you may have to pay, but you must purchase it. Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavita Mati Kriyatam api kutopi labhyate. Laulyam api ekala. What is the price? Laulyam. You must intense desire to achieve it. That is the only value you can pay. If someone is intense desire to achieve love for Krishna, Krishna knows we are sitting within your heart. He will help us. But one should not do bhakti, that is Chaitanya, by only externally, but it must be internally. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, loko dekhaniya bhakti means just to show the people. We should not do bhakti to show the people. Rather, in outwardly, one must do his own duty perfectly. Just like a housewife, if she has a paramour, she was attached to his paramour, then internally she was always thinking of that, about her paramour, but externally serving his own husband and his father-in-law and mother-in-law very nicely. So they could not doubt her. Similarly, we are staying in the society, so we have to make our duties perfectly. And as a husband, as a brother, as a sister, as a, whatever in a role we are playing in a society, in our family, externally we must perform these duties, but internally we must develop a love for Krishna. Krishna will help. That's why Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur advised Brajavadhu Vargena Jakalpita. That was the mood of the gopis in Vrindavan. They were externally performing so nicely the service in their own house, so no one could doubt that she has any relation with Krishna. But internally always meditating and talking about thinking how to meet Krishna. They are all planning. So that's why even sometimes they are caught, but still they are not discouraged. They tolerate everything for Krishna. So we can see how Vipralambha Bhakti, these gopis and the Brajavasis, they did when Krishna left to Mathura and Dwaraka. So this type of bhakti is considered as the highest devotion. Even some devotee was staying in a association of Krishna directly, but some devotees, they are staying in separation. They are not with Krishna, but in separation they are remembering always Krishna. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he decided to stay in Jagannath Puri, not to stay in Vrindavan. Though Vrindavan was his heart, he was always thinking about Radha, Krishna and Vrindavan. When he came to Vrindavan, he was fainted all the time. He was many times just fainted. He was just falling down on the water, Jamuna water. He was jumping to the Jamuna. So in this way, his servants decided, we cannot keep this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Vrindavan. Rather to take him back to Jagannath Puri. But in Jagannath Puri, Mahaprabhu was staying, but always remembering Vrindavan. Similarly, we may be staying in some different places. In America or England or any part of the world, we are staying. But we must always meditate on Vrindavan. Our worshipful Lord is Krishna. Aradhya Bhagavan Braje Satanaya Tadhama Vrindavanam. Then we must always be thinking about Vrindavan in mind. Externally, we are doing so all our duties, performing everything, but internally we must always meditate on Vrindavan and Krishna. Following the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the Goswamis. The Goswamis was also not thinking that I am always in association of Krishna. Rather, they are always in separation. They are thinking that oh Krishna, where are you? You are these Goswamis. They are singing that He Radhe Braja Devi ke chalalite he Nanda sunakuta Sri Govardhana Kalpa Pada Patale Kalindi Bane Kuta Ghosanta iti Sarvata Bajapure Khedayir Mahaviholau Bande Rupa Sanatanau Raghujugau Sejiva Gopalakau. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the 6 Goswamis, namely the Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, who were chanting very loudly everywhere in Vrindavan, shouting, Queen of Vrindavan, Radharani, O Lalita, O son of Nanda Maharaj, where are you all now? Are you just on the hill of Govardhan? Or are you under the tree of the bank of Jamuna? Where are you? These were their moods in executing Krishna consciousness. They are not thinking that I am they externally never express their devotional service to the public. So in this way we can, following these footsteps of our previous acharyas, and Srila Prabhupada also never told that I am a pure devotee. Even people ask about Swamiji, you have any experience about Krishna Prema, have you seen Krishna? Prabhupada told, no, I did not experience any such, I have no any such experience. But rather than we see those are Sahajiyas, the Mayavadis, they spoke many stories. Oh, last night Krishna came in my dream. I saw Krishna was doing Rasalila with the gopis. I saw in everything in dream. I saw like this the truck. But a real devotee never express these things. Even he has association with Krishna. As we know, when Prabhupada was in Jhansi, one day he made one disciple before going to America. His name was Dr. Prabhakar Mishra. He was a professor. So Prabhakar Mishra, many they interview, some ISKCON devotees went to interview Prabhakar Mishra, how he became a devotee. And he was a professor, he was a scholar. And that time Prabhupada was not so famous. He was simply Abhay Babu from Calcutta, a gentleman, he was a businessman. And how you become a devotee, you are attracted to Prabhupada. Then Prabhakar Mishra explained, because actually I was not influenced by Prabhupada beginning, I was always arguing with him and I was misbehaved. So, but still Swamiji was very tolerating, he was tolerating everything. He was very patiently giving answer to my questions. But one day he was supposed to go with Prabhupada in the morning walk. So he came in early morning, about 5 o'clock, sitting on a chair, eyes to his cheeks, and his body his cloth was wetted with the tears. So that is not surprised him, but he saw there is a garland, but that garland is kadamba flowers. And this is not the season for kadamba flower. This is the summer season. So kadamba this is just winters, just crossing that time. Kadamba flowers come in rainy season. So you are surprised how this nice flower, and this was extremely fragrance is so sweet. And many bumblebees are roaming around. And Prabhupada's eyes were closed. He was not talking anything. Prabhakar Mishra was waiting for some times. Then after about half an hour, Prabhupada opened his eyes and he saw Prabhakar Mishra real situation. But Prabhakara Mishra told, okay, Swamiji, now we will go in Prabhupada to ask about, let's go in morning walk. But Prabhakara Mishra told, no, I have some questions. Unless you give my answer to my questions, I cannot go. Where did you get this Kadamba garland today? You are wearing this Kadamba garland. Where did you get this Kadamba garland? And why you are crying? I saw your tears was flowing from your eyes. And like incessant rains are coming. So please, unless you give answer, I cannot follow you. Prabhupada was trying to just avoid to give questions, ask the same question. So finally Prabhupada told him, first you promise you cannot speak about this to any other person, to anyone else. As long as I will be in planet, you should not disclose these things. Prabhupada Mishra promised. Then Prabhupada told, in this morning, when I was just after taking my bath and everything, paying obeisance to the Lord, I was chanting my rounds sincerely, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When I was chanting my rounds, then suddenly Krishna appeared. Krishna just come in front of me and he has a so nice pregnant garland on his shoulder. Then he took one of garland, then just he garlanded me. He just offered this Kadamba flower garland to me. And he embraced me once, then he disappeared. That's why feeling his separation, I was crying. Prabhakara Mishra just fell down in the feet of Prabhupada. And that day he asked Prabhupada, please excuse my offenses. I may offended you so much. Please accept me as your disciple. So in this way, Prabhakara Mishra, Dr. Prabhakara Mishra became Prabhupada's first disciple. So, Vipralambha Bhakti is the highest type of bhakti. As we must first go in a gradual way. First we have to follow the principles that is given by Srila Prabhupada. This body vidhi bhakti, Radhav Shraddha, Tata Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti. And when we ruchi, we get a taste when we are chanting holy name. When we develop this, then gradually we come to the Raganuga platform. Krishna, then Raganuga platform, then we feel separation from Krishna. Because we are in this and we can understand that Krishna is, we are separated from him because we are the eternal servant of Krishna. Vai nanda tanuja kinkarang patitang mang visame bhavam budhau kripaya tava pada pankajastita dhuli sadrisang vichintaya. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told in Sikhamrita. So then we could read, I am actually, what is my position? I am an eternal servant of Krishna. But somehow or other I have fallen in this material world. Then we feel separation from Krishna. But this separation mood, this Vipralambha bhav, this is this topmost devotion in this devotional service. We can experience it by the mercy of the Krishna himself or the mercy of a pure devotee. We can also achieve it. So, but we have to follow the principles, the sadhana bhakti perfectly from beginning. That's why Prabhupada gave us the sadhana bhakti. Unless we perform sadhana bhakti, we cannot achieve overnight. This is the sahajiyas, those who do this. By a gradual process, step by step. We are now, our anartha is not gone. We have so many anarthas. And we have offending, we are committing so many offenses. We must try our best first following the sadhana bhakti and giving up the anarthas. Then we can be successful in our attempt to achieve the Vipralambha bhakti. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. That was such a wonderful class. I think you did such a beautiful justification of this beautiful bhav, and the stories you really stir my heart, at least, definitely. Really appreciate that, Maharaj. Maharaj, what we'll do is now is we'll open as devotees unmute, and they have any questions they can ask you. I have a question for
Okay,
you,
if you
Maharaj.
have any question, you can ask.
Yes, Maharaj. Maharaj, I have a question for that. How is that this Vipralambha bhav is the topmost bhav, and only through Lord Chaitanya we have got this. Otherwise, no other Vaishnava Sampradaya anywhere else in
Yes,
previous time could get it.
this bhav came Madhavendra Puri. First, this Vipralambha bhav came to Madhavendra Puri. That's why I started with this verse. Oi Dina Dayardanath. This verse was chanted by Madhavendra Puri again and again when he living body. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling, actually this verse was chanted by Radharani herself in separation from Krishna. And with the mercy of Radharani, this separate mood of separation came in the heart of Madhavendra Puri. From Madhavendra Puri, in this way, in this Gaudiya Sampradaya, this separation, the mood, the Vipralambha bhakti is there. In other Sampradayas, Prabhupada wrote there is no this type of bhakti, Vipralambha bhakti in Gaudiya Sampradaya. Okay.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you so much for that.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I have one question.
Okay, Advaita Acharya Prabhu, yes. Any question?
So Maharaj, you said that Sahajai, they have some dreams come from in the dream. Sahajai, they follow some that they have danced with the gopis and this and that of Krishna. Sometimes our devotee friends telling us that they also got some dream that okay, Krishna came in the dream or something like that, and they want some sort of services. So is it true, or this is just mental concoctions?
This is mental concoction. Actually, Narottam Das Thakur advised us, apunar bhajana ne, Krishna bhajana katha na kahibe jatha tatha. If a devotee is real, whatever he is experiencing Krishna bhakti, you should not advertise it. You should not tell to speak to it. Prabhupada never, that is, Prabhupada never told anyone. But Prabhakara Mishra that disclosed because after Prabhupada disappeared, then he told how he became a devotee. Prabhupada has direct experience with Krishna. He has love. He has talking with Krishna, many incidents there, but Prabhupada never told these things. So that's why Apanara Bhajana Katha na kahibe jatha tatha. That is the warning given by the acharyas, by Narottam Das Thakur told, we should not disclose these things. Those who are telling everywhere, that is mean cheaters. They are simply want to advertise and become famous.
Well, sometimes devotees telling that, well, Krishna telling me that how to dress Krishna like that in the deities or something like that. We hear those.
This is their more mental speculation. Sometimes they're thinking they're like this, then that, telling, okay, Krishna is telling. So
Okay.
anyhow,
Thank you, Maharaj.
So I stop here.
Do we have any other devotees want to ask any questions before we thank Maharaj? I think we are done, Maharaj. Thank you so much, Maharaj. Really appreciate, Maharaj. It was a really wonderful lecture. Thank you, Maharaj, for your kindness.
Thank you, Maharaj. Dandavat pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Pranam, dandavat pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanang pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
Thank you.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj.